guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over the different activities and things that I did while I was on my trip in Las Vegas. So I think the interesting thing about this whole entire trip was that me and my friend, we did not go to any clubs and neither did we gamble while we were in Las Vegas. Now, I know some people might say, well, did you really have fun if you did not do these things? And I was like, yeah, we still had a grand old time while we was in Las Vegas. Okay, so this was the hotel that we stayed in. And what was nice about the hotel is that it was right along the strip, so everything was well within walking distance. We didn't have to spend too much money on Ubers or anything like that. The only downside about the hotel that most definitely we did not like was the surprise fee that we had to pay when we got there. They were like, oh yeah, you have to pay this hotel fee. And I'm like, hotel fee for what? It was $170 for essentially to use the Wi-Fi, because if you weren't on the Wi-Fi, your phone just didn't it's like it didn't really have no signal or something. I was like, well dang, that's how they get you. But yeah, other than that, everything else we was pretty happy about. So we walked down to a place called the Strat, and within the Strat, they have a section of the tower where you can literally just look out the window and just view the city, which I thought was really nice because I like being able to look at things like that. But yeah, here's what the inside of the observation deck looked like. And then also within the tower, they did have things such as rides for you to get on, or you can bungee jump, but I wasn't trying to do any of those things. I was trying to make it home in one piece. But yeah, those options were available as well. So we took a stroll to a section of the strip that was called The Link. And within The Link, there was a whole bunch of restaurants, different things for people to do. And one of the things that we did was we got on the high roller. So the high roller is essentially this huge Ferris wheel with like little dome pods attached to it. It's kind of like another observation view type thing. And like I said, y'all, I love viewing stuff. So of course we had to try that out. So while we were still in the Link area, there was a really nice candy store that we both wanted to go into. And it caught us off guard because we're just like, yo, there's literally all different kinds of candy that you could think of is in this store. And what was really cool about it was upstairs was a candy bar. So you could actually order alcoholic beverages that contained some sort of like candy decoration or candy themed beverages, which I thought was really cool. I will say I was a little skeptical at first because I'm very picky about alcohol and I don't like the alcohol-y taste, but I thought the beverages were a 10 out of 10. While we were in Las Vegas, we also attended one of the Cirque du Soleil shows that they had at our hotel, so we didn't really have to do much traveling to get there. But it was a really nice spin on a circus because they interacted with the audience, which I've never had no experience like that before, and everybody did absolutely a wonderful job. I mean, I wish I could have recorded, the show itself, but of course for copyright reasons and stuff like that, they don't want people to record during the show or messing up the performers. But yeah, I would definitely recommend for y'all to check out one of their shows. And not to mention, the tickets that we paid for was actually a pretty good price. Like, we had we sat up front, and for front row seats, we only paid $110. So that was not bad at all. Of course, while we were up in Las Vegas, we we decided to take a trip to the Grand Canyon. Now, I will say, unfortunate for me, I forgot to pack my sneakers. So the whole entire time while I was at the Grand Canyon, my handy dandy Crocs had to come and save me and take me on this marvelous adventure. But seeing the Grand Canyon was absolutely breathtaking. So while at the Grand Canyon, they had these like ant hills, which is the photo in the back. So on top of these ant hills, now mind you, do I think that this was necessarily a safe thing to do now that I realize it? Probably not. But you can literally climb on top of these rock piles and overlook the Grand Canyon. I will say it was quite a nice view. And I'm surprised, like I said, my Crocs, I had them in sport mode and they did not fail me. I did not skip a beat when I was climbing up these rocks. But yes, that's also something that you can do at the Grand Canyon if you're feeling a little daredevilish, because like I said, there's no guardrails, there's no, I mean, if you fall, you fall, that's it. Not only did we get to see the Grand Canyon, we also got to see the Hoover Dam while we were on vacation. The nice thing about our bus tour is that one, it wasn't super expensive. It was only $110. And the $110 included us being picked up and dropped off at our hotel, which was roughly like 2 hours away from the Grand Canyon. And then also they did provide us with breakfast on the bus. And it did make like stops for us, to use the bathroom and get some food. But yeah, overall, I enjoyed my bus tour experience. So the last clips are going to be highlights of different restaurants that we went to. Of course, we didn't, eat out lavishly every day. Some days we just, just got regular food that we would get back at home. But one of the places that we went to called the Jardin had really good French toast that I ordered. And it was like a gourmet type of French toast with some sort of whipped cream mousse. I don't know how you would describe it. It had like an orange flavor, but I thought that was really good. The only downside about the restaurant and about a lot of the different restaurants within the strip was that they're gonna be a little pricey, a little bit of pricey. Even for a regular schmegular burger seemed a little pricey. On a different day, we stopped at Buddy V's to go eat, which is the dude that did all the Cake Boss episodes on TLC. But now he has a restaurant I ended up ordering some garlic bread and some cheese ravioli from his restaurant. I know y'all can call me basic all you want, but I mean, I didn't necessarily think that the food was, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't anything spectacular. You know, like I thought I was really about to have some phenomenal cheese ravioli that's different from any other cheese ravioli, but to me it was just like, you know, it's a standard cheese ravioli. Like, it didn't blow my mind or anything. But again, that's just my personal opinion. Now, of course, you know, we had to try In-N-Out Burgers. I'm from the East Coast. We don't have In-N-Out Burgers on our end. So I know some of y'all might not like me, but after trying it and also not being able to have the animal style fries, which is another reason that we went, but for some reason they couldn't do the animal style fries, I have come to the consensus that In-N-Out Burger is just not really hitting like how I thought it was going to hit. Like, I still think Whataburger and Freddy's is top tier compared to In-N-Out. So yeah, pretty much that concludes my trip to Las Vegas. I was happy to share it with you guys, and hopefully I'll see y'all in the next one.